Hi, this is Linz from Sweet Natured, and this is our Scarlet Lady Pre Cruise Stay. Yes. As always, I'm joined by Marky.
Hello.
Who edited the video, and this is my first time watching, so let's see what we can see. Okay.
So we're starting off with our stay at the RNLI in Poole.
Oh yes, because we had 2 nights before we got on Scarlet Lady.
So we decided to stay a little bit further away from sort of the industrial hub harbour of Portsmouth. So we stayed about 50 miles down the coast.
Yeah, because we knew we'd have to drive out of the town to go to the COVID testing centre.
So we might as well just keep driving anyway.
And it's beautiful down there.
Yeah. So we stayed at what's the RNLI, the Royal National Lifeboat Institute? Maybe.
Sounds right.
It's at their main training headquarters in Poole, and they have a hotel there, which is used for students when people are not staying there.
Yeah.
And this is the room. It gets really ridiculously good reviews on TripAdvisor.
I mean,
it's the first one I've ever seen that got a 10.
I mean, Poole is beautiful. We were right on the waterfront. I mean, when we arrived, we could tell it wasn't a hotel. Yeah,
the receptionist wasn't your normal hotel reception.
No.
More like she'd work in a doctor's waiting room, a doctor's surgery, maybe.
Yeah, she was all business.
She was, yeah.
But you know, we got the parking, we got bed and breakfast.
We did, yeah, and it was £159. Or around about $210 for the night with breakfast.
Yeah.
And it's about a 10-minute walk into Poole Centre and about 15 minutes to Poole Harbour.
Yes.
The other harbour to where we were looking.
Yeah, and we were just doing one night. Oh, you lovely subscribe button.
Yeah, please do subscribe to the channel. Will help us out a lot as we keep going.
Wardrobe, safe.
The room itself was fine.
Yeah.
It did feel like what would be used for student rooms. It felt like it was in a university or a college.
Yeah, fancy student rooms.
Yeah. I'd have been delighted with that sort of school time. But it had a couple of weird bits. Do you want to talk about the mirror part?
Yes. So that mirror, we were on the same level as like a outside balcony decking area.
Further on.
And we could see the people via the mirror on the decking area.
When we were laid on the bed. Which makes me think if I could see them, they could see us. I think that's how...
There it is.
Yeah, you'll see it in a second, because I did catch it at that point. The room itself is really spacious.
Oh, yeah.
But this was a slight concern in terms of if you were lying on the bed...
Watching TV.
Yeah.
And you take, you do the normal thing of
see it there.
Taking your jeans off to sit on your bed and just put your comfies on.
You probably want to be aware of that. But it was a comfy room.
Yeah.
Was it luxurious?
No.
But it was comfy. It was practical for that night. Would we stay in that one again? I don't think we would.
No, we wouldn't. And I mean, look at the bistro cafe. Beautiful.
It was. You look over the harbour, and it was lovely. We went in there while we were waiting to check in, because we had to wait about an hour before we could check in when we got there. And we had breakfast there the day before. We didn't eat there. Sorry, the day after. We didn't eat there.
What were we on? Sauvignon Blanc.
Yep, won the one.
Oh, that wasn't good. Oh God, that was the worst.
So I found that the RNLI Hotel, it's a unique stay. You don't get to stay somewhere like that, but it's not a luxurious resort.
No, not at all.
I kind of disagreed with the TripAdvisor bit. I think people were giving it that because of it being the Lifeboat Institute.
Yeah.
Most of the staff were lovely, but it wasn't welcoming when we got there.
No, it's not a cruise ship. You just, it's basically public sector. But it was
very much why, yeah.
But it was lovely. Oh, 6.
But I only give it a 6. Do you think I'm harsh?
A little bit.
But not much, do you?
No. Oh, this is where we went for dinner on that night, because we didn't get dinner, bed and
Poole
breakfast.
is renowned for seafood.
Yes.
You've got some really well-known chefs who have restaurants, including
this is Rockfish, isn't it?
But we went down to Rockfish.
Yeah.
Which is right on the front of Poole Harbour.
I loved how we just wrote the prices of the day on the menu.
Yeah, well, they come over. They've got all the fish and shellfish that you can get, your lobster, your crab, your monkfish, etc. But, of course, they don't catch it every day.
No.
It's what they catch in the morning is what they serve at lunchtime in the evening. They're incredibly well themed. Everything has rockfish on from the cider to the salt.
What's that?
You had the prawns,
oysters.
the tempura prawns. I had the oysters with their special
love an
cocktail
oyster.
sauce. I do like an oyster. They're really, really tasty. Everything. It should go without saying that everything's fresh because it says on their thing.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's menu is still in the sea.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
And it really was exceptionally good. You had the crab.
I did have the crab. I'd totally forgotten I had
Were
the
you trying to
crab.
remember what you had to eat?
Yeah, you had a little fish. It was
It was
bigger
quite
than
a big fish.
Not to scale.
You see better there from it.
Yeah.
But really tasty, really well cooked. It has a show kitchen right at the side of us.
Yes, it does.
So you could watch them preparing it.
We saw the lobsters for the evening service being delivered while we were there.
Yeah.
And everybody was excited by the size of the lobsters, and you got a little bit jealous at the
I did, because they weren't available at our one. But I think it's a really great restaurant there. It's probably underrated compared
lovely.
to some others.
Yeah, because there are some big names down there.
Yeah.
But there's some fancy looking places. But it was lovely, really lovely.
The seafood selection changes each day.
Yeah.
So it's what's available.
It was booked up for dinner time, so
was
we had
full.
to go for early evening.
Yeah, we were there about 4 o'clock.
But which is good because it bounced it down, if you remember.
Yeah. It was really good value. You compare that to some of the celebrity chef ones.
For the south of England, 8.5 out of 10. Yeah.
And that's only because they held the lobster back for the evening and I couldn't have lobster. So the second night, before we went on Scala, we stayed a little bit closer to Portsmouth.
Yes.
Just in between sort of Poole and Bournemouth at a place called Canford Cliffs. And this is a gastro pub hotel
/ inn, because it's like a pub with rooms you can stay over, and I think pub is too sort of twee word for it. It was lovely.
It's called the Canford. We will do a separate review on this because we've got a lot more footage from it, and there's a lot more that I'm sure we can both talk about from this.
Yes,
this was my sort of favourite unexpected find from there. It wasn't they were recommended to us beforehand.
We just did our usual, let's see what we can see and see what we look like.
And it got some good reviews.
Yeah.
Not as good as reviews as the RNLI.
No.
Really don't get that gets a 10. But we were getting sort of 8.5s, 9s across TripAdvisor. You have an entrance that's not through the main inn area at night. So we could come straight in
during the day as well.
There. I mean, we walked straight into this because our room's right at the side of it.
Yeah.
This was exactly the same price as the RNLI. So before people see the room, this was £159, but included dinner, bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
So same price with the evening meal, and each room has its own name. We were called the Chimes.
Yeah.
It was a massive room. We had no idea what room we had before we went.
No.
They don't have suites. It's
the kind of sweetie in the look and feel, as you will see.
Yeah.
They're not. Look at this.
Unusually for this sort of hotel or inn, it has aircon in the room. Which
aircon?
I'm aware in sort of other parts of the world that's standard. In the UK, it's not.
No.
So it was nice in summertime that it was well ventilated. The bed was really comfortable.
Yeah. Look at that.
Massive wardrobes. We had a tub of 3 brownies, of which we had one each. And
you had one.
Did you not have one?
I might have had 2.
Oh, I had one. An old style rotary phone. We never even picked it up, but it was a nice little feature. But really well decorated. Loads of space. As you can see, we've just come in and dropped our cases over that side. But it were a real surprise because we had no idea what it was going to be like.
And after the RNLI,
our hopes were low.
Yeah, we were like, okay, well, obviously the scoring system down south is different. Yeah, the TV, we could log into our Netflix account and
Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon, everything like that. It has a fully stocked sort of snack area and minibar. You do pay for them.
Yes, the milk was included.
They weren't crazy expensive.
No.
Milk was included because you have
tea and coffee.
Yeah, you have tea and coffee. I think is it an espresso machine in here?
Yeah,
it is.
I'm a tea bunny, so
yeah, free Wi-Fi and really good Wi-Fi because, as I say, we could stream.
Yeah.
All of our services. They bring you water around, sparkling or still. You've got ample.
Now, this is what I always find surprising about hotels is that they spend a fortune on fancy speciality teas for breakfast teas. Yorkshire tea, That's all you need.
That's all we need from being from Yorkshire.
I know, but most people are like, oh, if there's Yorkshire tea, I'm fine.
So this was classed as an accessible room. They have a few.
Yes.
So it was a wet bathroom, so the whole bathroom was there. But I loved it.
You love a rainforest shower.
I love a rainforest shower. You're not enclosed. There's loads of room to sort of move around.
All the toiletries
were really, really nice. It was a really, really delightful hotel.
Yeah, it was.
And I'm now going to class this as a hotel, not as a pub.
Yeah, and we would stay there again if we were going.
We
out
will
Portsmouth.
100% stay there. We will try somewhere else as well.
Oh.
It gives us extra contact lens. But we will definitely say that.
Oh, so this is in...
The restaurant was fantastic. It has a big restaurant. It looks
like it's got no roof, but it was just a big orangery, wasn't it? Like a conservatory.
Yeah, loads of cocktails. We like a cocktail.
We do.
And it had some of its own unique ones.
Yeah.
We did try a couple of those.
There, look. My cocktail matches my cardigan.
It did match your cardigan.
And there we go. Oh, fish and chips.
Now, it might look really basic.
Oh.
But that were good fish and chips, weren't they?
It was so good.
I think I did have a burger
on as well.
I'm
trying to think what you had.
Yeah, I did have a burger.
You had a burger.
I should know. I did edit this, but I had forgotten since I did that. But I went a bit wonky there. But really tasty burger. They had lots of other fancier foods on. We just fancied something.
Because we knew we were going to be. We didn't know we'd be as fancy on Scarlet Lady as we were, but we knew it'd be rich. What was that?
It was a really fancy after dinner cocktail that you had. I can't remember what it was. Then there was the breakfast. The breakfasts were brilliant. We ate in the same place. Not quite the same table, but virtually, I think.
Yeah.
But really good. You had eggs Benedict.
It was such
an English
good
breakfast.
Value.
For £159.
Oh, we walked. Yeah, we walked to the beach.
Yeah, the beach was about 3 minutes away, down a cliff face.
Oh, fabulous, Linz. Good grief. Oh, there's me.
There's you jumping across a compass.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. We will definitely stay again. And, of course, we need to stay somewhere else. But it was lovely.
Yeah, I would recommend the Canford for anyone. However, I'm aware if we're too positive about this, we might not better get a room next time we go. If everyone who's going on sort of the next sort of Virgin Voyages next year stays there, we might not better get on. So none of you stay there. It's terrible.
Don't say that. It was lovely. It was lovely.
It is. It says 30 minutes location. That's not right. It's a little bit further. It's about an hour.
It didn't feel that long.
It's not, no, but it's about an hour. 9 out of 10.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. Oh, yeah.
I want to go on holiday again now.
Oh, yeah, this is it. This is it. Well,
please do subscribe, everyone. It really will help us out as we grow the channel. And thank you for watching. And cheers, Linz.
Oh! Yay!